what do you think is the problem with the left then? I mean,
the problem is, I think the problem with the left is fundamental. It goes to not just the eco crisis, but a lot of other things that it just seemingly refuses to deal with. And I think the basic reason is that it partakes of the productionism of Marx in the first place. This is what Baudrillard pointed out quite a long time ago in the book Mirror of Production, that the leftist idea of progress, of technology, of perfecting the means of production and always expanding them, which is basic Marxism, it really has, it's not just Marxism itself, that's just the problem of the left across the board. They can't seem to break with that. They just still want to have mass production and the industrial world. They don't see something else. They can't entertain the idea of something radically different. So there are very big obstacles, because things are always a matter of options or alternatives, and you have to remove the false alternatives, the ones that are keeping us from solving the problem.
Oh, okay. You think it's the same thing with the autonomous left too, the anarchist left, if you want to call it?
Well, the anarchist left is, if you call it that, there's a change going on. I think what is ascendant is what we would call green anarchy or primitivism or anti-civilization anarchy. That is starting to, we'd have to talk about which place in particular we're referring to, but this is what's happening now because of the complete failure of the leftist mass production pro-factory kind of left. That's absurd, and it's fading out. They're very hostile to the critique of civilization and the rest of it for obvious reasons. But it's really already dead. But people haven't quite completed the job, I would say, of getting rid of it.
The ALF and ELF operate in small, autonomous cells.
We did not overthrow apartheid through elections or decisive military engagement.
The ALF and ELF operate in small, autonomous cells.
We defeated apartheid and we will stop this war.
The ALF and ELF operate in small, autonomous cells.
By making it unworkable on the ground through thousands of collective acts of rebellion and disobedience.
The ALF and ELF operate in small, autonomous cells. The ALF and ELF operate in small, autonomous cells.
We did not overthrow apartheid through elections or decisive military engagement.
The ALF and ELF operate in small, autonomous cells.
Walk away, me boy, and by morning we'll be free. Wipe that golden tear from your mother dear, and raise what's left of the flag for me.
Let's say that civilization has collapsed. Do you think it's possible to get the knowledge we have about technology and such?
To forget it?
Yeah. That's an argument you hear from a lot of people that criticizes critics of civilization. Like, we can't forget the knowledge that we have now. We can't go back to living in the Stone Age and things like that.
Well, that's an interesting point. It's a question of what is more valid, what is more healthy. Is it reconnecting with the earth, or is it maintaining these technological approaches or values?
The sunbeams stream forward, dawn boys with shimmering shoes of yellow, on top of the sunbeams that stream toward us, they are dancing.
In other words, if you can see that a wrong turn was made and mistakes are made that make the situation worse, you would think that those are things that we need to see and learn from and not repeat. We wouldn't want to recycle the same disaster. I wouldn't think anyway. So why wouldn't you forget it? I mean, not forget it in terms of amnesia, but maybe it's better to remember what do these things bring. If you think that this is the promise and of a better life and so forth, well, is it? Yes or no? And if you think it is, then you're going to cling to it. And if you don't, then you're not going to cling to it. You know, that's. But we have this vantage point, it strikes me, that we can see where some of this has been leading and what the result is, and you know, so we can do something better.
Yeah, change the guy's side point. Point he. Point he. Point he. Ayo. Nige bao point ao aga. Doi. Nige bao point. Point he. Point he. Point. Tres. Nige bao point. Point. Nige bao point. Cuatro. Point. Again. Ay te coba. Again. Yes. Aga. Cinco. Ay ne ay opao. Abagi. Ayo. Abagi. Ay abagi so ay. Ayo. Ay nige bao point ao aga. Seis. Ay abagi. Agi so ay. Ay. Agi. Abagi so ay. Sete. Ay te opao. Ahoy here. Agi. Ay abagi so ay. Ay. Agi.
We'll start with the idea that language really can influence how we think. One example of this was described this summer in the journal Science. To look at this example, we need to visit Brazil and the Piraha people. Our guide is Dr. Peter Gordon from Columbia University. He spent time with the Piraha and has observed their culture. One of the many interesting features of the Piraha is the fact they only have counting words for 1 and 2. Any quantities larger than this are referred to as many.